Two real popular ones I see as far as preservatives: sodium benzenate, sodium nitrate, and a lot of these. And this one I see in a lot of shit, mostly potassium sorbate. I can literally, because I like hummus, and I can usually find the one that it's just, you know, it has a little bit of lemon juice in there. It acts as like a lower pH preservative. There's plenty, but there's so much food that has that potassium sorbate in it. It's tough. You're at a conventional grocery store to try and avoid all of it. But yeah, be aware of sometimes what you're doing and take care of that microbiome.
Yeah, I agree.
Dr. Dude.
Like I'll even like I made a Italian over the weekend, and their sausages, and one of them has all those chemicals in there, and there's nice, you know, fresh ones from a local place that doesn't, you know, and it's certainly worth it. There's a reason why I feel like crap when you eat some of that stuff. It's just loaded. There's so many chemicals.
The counter argument is like, well, my grandpa ate a half pound of bacon a day, drank a 6-pack of beer, a shot of whiskey every day of his life, didn't give a shit about what he ate, and lived to 93. I don't know.
Yeah.
But how you feel while you're doing it too, though, man. It's how you feel. Well, you know, when your gut's healthy, you're feeling pretty damn good.
Damn, now that you say it, I do think that my old-timer neighbor goes and meets his brother down at the McDonald's every morning.
Huh. You know?
Maybe there's something to it. Hey, I was looking at the McDonald's. Like I said, I'm going to do an experiment about it. But then someone in the comments said, hey, Google the woman that left the McDonald's, you know, over there, kept it for, I think it was 17 years. Do me a favor, can we play this? She had McDonald's, I guess, I don't know where it was, but for 17 years. And, like, bacteria didn't eat it. So that smells bad. Oh, shut up. This has got to be a troll, right? Those things are perfect looking.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of people that have done that type of content regarding McDonald's. I don't know. Not worth my time to figure out. You let me know how your shit does outdoors. I still don't believe you can't feed some of that burger. Do you have a burger?
No, there's like some...
Or is it an
egg McMuffin type thing.
Yeah, we can make this shit translate to the real game. We be alright.
Oh, man. Alright, let's get to the news here. I want to shout out some DDC producers, Blow Joe Bro, and Father Staples. What's going on, DDC? Who you got, Scotty?
Staples, I like it. Crystal Speed.
Alright, so, you pulled the news today. Can we bring weed on a plane? Talked about it plenty, but maybe there are some new lights out of CNBC.
Let me watch some goddamn
We did talk about this a bunch.
some plays real quick while we wait. While I get this shit ready. I need my defense for real, for real. Check out some plays,
It's a new Madden year, which means we gotta talk about the new best playbooks in Madden 24. Now I'm gonna go over my 5 favorite playbooks, but I'm also gonna throw in a couple of honorable mentions at the end as well that are pretty unique and I think worth checking out as well. Now the first playbook we have to look at is the Steelers playbook, and this was one of the best playbooks last year, so it's no surprise that it's making a return on the list this year. They've got a bunch of good single back formations, even the single back ace double wing, which is always an underrated but sneaky good formation in Madden. They've got the single back wing stack, which is also a very sneaky good formation. They've got wing slot. They've even got single back punch and some other wings as well. And I-form, they have I-form.
We're supposed to smoke all this blood,
solid running formation this year, especially the stretch. It's one of my favorite ones in the game. Out of this formation, got a couple solid passing plays as well. Then we've got the strong Y off close, another really good formation with some good passes and some good runs, and I have a feeling that the strong close formations are going to make a bit of a comeback this year with running being better and the fact that it's one of the few under center formations that has some good passes. We've got a few pistol formations as well for people that like to operate out of that, but then we get the shotgun where this playbook is going to shine the most. We've got the wing slot offset. We've got tight doubles. We know tight formations are always good in Madden, and tight doubles is one of those really good formations. It's not in a lot of playbooks, and they have really good plays like shot fade cross, cross wheels, blood drive, and more. Then we've got gun tight Y off, a formation that is in a lot more playbooks this year for the first time, and it's actually a sneaky good formation. And the play PA go slot cross is one of the better plays in the game. You've got normal Y off weak. You've got the Y off trips. You've got Y off trips weak, and then you start getting to some of the better stuff. Trips tight end. I think this is going to be a pretty big trips tight end year, and this is one of the better trips tight end formations in the game with some good passes and a couple good runs. Then you've got the bunch strong nasty, which is something we're seeing in more playbooks this year with a decent run and some good passes. Then you've got the regular standard shotgun bunch, which has been the best formation probably in Madden history at this point. Got a lot of good plays in here like Steeler cross, bunch trail, corner strike, verticals, and of course deep corner. You've also got the trips tight end flex, which is a slightly different version of trips tight end, and you've got a bunch of really good empty sets if you like to go 5 wide and really spread the defense out. The next playbook we're going to talk about is the Bills playbook. It was on my list last year, and it's making its way back this year. It's got a bunch of good single back sets. It's got a few good I-form sets so you can run the ball. It's obviously got strong.
Alright, let's just try not to get smashed. I want the fucking dub. Fuck all that shit.
You've got the split slot, which is okay.
I ain't get up in
if you
this
like to kind of
motherfucking
get
shit to
a
keep
little bit
losing,
different
goddammit.
You've got the normal Y off close, which has some good plays. You've got the other
Homie
normal
always
Y off
invite me
version
when I'm getting
12.
ready to play a
Then you
league
get to the
game.
Y off X close, which is the famous U-trips formation, as a lot of people know it. Always been one of the best formations in Madden, and it's not in a ton of playbooks. Got very unique plays that are hard to stop. Then you've got the Y off trips weak. Again, we're back to trips tight end. I said I think this is going to be a big trips tight end year, and this trips tight end is really, really good. Then, of course, you've got gun bunch. You typically want a playbook that has gun bunch because if all else fails, you always have gun bunch. It's always there. It's like that favorite blanket you had as a child. If everything else is going bad, you go to gun bunch, and this is a pretty decent gun bunch as well. Then you've got gun tight, which has been removed from a lot of playbooks this year. There's not a ton of playbooks with the standard gun tight or the gun tight offset tight end. And the Bills playbook is one of the few. So if you are someone that likes gun tight, you have that. You have bunch. You've got trips tight end, Y off trips. You've got a lot of good stuff in this playbook. You've got spread if you want to run that as well. And of course, you've got a bunch of empty sets if you like to spread the defense out. Now, hey, if you're still here at this point of the video and you haven't subscribed yet, you might as well go ahead and subscribe and join the family because you're pretty much already a part of the family whether you like it or not anyway. And if you want to stay up to date with all the best Madden tips all year long, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these important videos. Now we're getting into some of the heavy hitters, starting with the Bengals playbook. They've got a pretty good under center here with single back. I love formations like the wing flex close. You've got the under center bunch tight end, and you've got the bunch X nasty, which has become very popular in Madden, and I think it's going to be more popular this year than it has been in the past 2 years, but it's now in more playbooks, the Bengals being one of them, so you're definitely going to want to check this out, and you still have some other tight sets here as well. Now, you don't have any other under center formations, which is the one bad part, but the single back is so good in the shotgun, it doesn't really matter. So now getting into the shotgun, we've got split slot, we've got the wing slot offset, you've got again a formation that's going to be underrated here with plays like
Are you ready at 5?
You've got the tight Y off weak.
We got time to roll up some more in, baby.
Then we start getting into the good part of the playbook. We've got the bunch halfback strong, which is kind of underrated. It's not as good as the regular bunch, but it still will get the job done. But then you've got bunch offset, which is essentially the regular bunch. So you have both versions, and it's always nice when you can have both versions in a playbook because you can audible between both of them. And then depending on how you change up your personnel, you can even use the single back bunch nasty and audible between all three, which can be a big problem, and I think people will do that this year. But the bunch offset has all of the plays that you would expect. It's going to be a good formation for you to run. Then you've got the tight slots halfback weak. Another formation I think will probably be pretty good this year because this is in a few more playbooks I think than the regular gun tight, but this has always been a solid formation for the past like 4 or 5 years in Madden. You have that here. You have spread. You don't have any trips tight end in this playbook, but you have Trey Y flex, which can give you some similar concepts. And then you've got a ton of empty stuff. You've got bunch quad, which is super underrated, and all these other empty sets. So you can really get crazy in shotgun with this playbook. Next up, we have one of the best playbooks this year, without a doubt, and that is the Jets playbook. And with Aaron Rodgers coming over, I guess they reworked the playbook a little bit, but they've got a lot of good stuff. They've got a really good under center here in single back with some good formations. You've even got the tight doubles, which you don't see in a lot of playbooks. Then you get to I form. You got I form close, which is always good. You're not seeing this in as many playbooks as you used to, but it's good to have that. Of course, you've got the I form slot as well. You've also got strong close. Again, you don't see this in as many playbooks as you used to. So with strong and I form close, if you are a guy that likes to run and pass under center, you can audible between those two and really get creative. Then we get to shotgun. So, I mean, of course, under center looks solid, but let's talk about shotgun. We've got tight doubles. Again, you don't see this in a lot of playbooks. Always a solid formation. You've got your doubles. You've got your Y off trips and your trio. Then we got trips tight end offset, which is a little different than regular trips tight end. Regular trips tight end is a little bit better, but this is still a good alternative if you don't have regular trips tight end. But it just gets better from there. You've got gun bunch, and we already know gun bunch is a staple. You've got deep corner that's not in a lot of gun bunch formations, so this is a really solid one. Then you've got the bunch strong offset, which has some cool runs in it and some different passes, so you can audible between the two. Then you get to bunch tight end, right? Anytime you have a playbook with bunch and bunch tight end in the same playbook, that's a playbook you probably want to look into using, because bunch tight end has always been one of the best formations in Madden. But then we've got tight offset tight end. This four run right here of formations is what makes this playbook really what it is. Tight offset tight end might only be in one or two playbooks this year. They removed it from some of the other ones. They removed the regular gun tight from a lot of playbooks as well. So if you want that popular formation, you have it here in the Jets, along with all those other good formations as well. So this is definitely an early contender for best playbook of the year. You've got spread, you've got your Trey wide flex as well, and of course, you've got a bunch of empty stuff if you want to go 5 wide. Then we've got my favorite playbook to start the year, the Packer
Damn, I was
playbook.
about to
And this
roll
comes back
another
with
one
a
up.
bunch of good stuff as well. You've got a really, really good single back
Homeboy
here with
ready.
a bunch of formations. You've got the bunch
I'm
nasty, which
good.
is a new addition to a lot of playbooks. You've got tight Y
Nah,
off
fuck
flex.
that.
You've got
We gotta
wing
have
nasty,
weed.
deep
God
push,
damn it.
wing flex close,
Fuck
really
you
good
talking
single back
about?
step. Then you get to I form.
The fuck are you
You've got the
talking
Y
about?
off
He just
close.
said he
You've
needed
got
5
close
minutes,
flex, which
man.
has this really good stretch run that I love. Then you've even got strong close. So again, much like the Jets, you're seeing under center is packed if you like to pass and run. But we keep going. We got weak close as well. Now let's get to the shotgun. Shotgun is
He
special.
was
We
about to
got the
say,
split Y
never
off if you want to
mind
get a little
on the
different on them.
weed.
You
That's
got
some
wing stack,
crazy.
wing
Yo, get off my
slide.
chair,
You
man.
got
I'm
the
about to sit
tight Y
down there,
off, which
man.
we talked about a couple times in this video, underrated formation. Then you got the tight Y off weak to go with it. You've got doubles, you've got Y trips. You've got trips tight end. We already talked about it. Trips tight end is going to be good this year, and this is one of the better trips tight ends in the game. Bunch wide, not the best bunch, but you have bunch strong offset, which is pretty solid. Like I said, you'd rather have the regular bunch, but at least you have bunch strong offset. You have bunch tight end, not in a lot of playbooks. So the fact that we have bunch tight end, trips tight end, a bunch nasty, and a good under center, all in the same playbook, that makes this playbook really good. You've got tight open, spread flex, you've got the Trey Y flex, you've got the pack trips, and you've got some spread sets. And honestly, now that I'm doing the video and talking about this, I would have to probably put the Jets playbook over this one just because of some of the other stuff they have, like tight offset and a regular bunch. But for me, this is the playbook I'm starting the year off in. Now let's get to some honorable mentions. I really like the Chiefs playbook this year as well. They've also got the bunch nasty, a good single back group of sets. They've got some good I form here with close. They've got some decent strong formations. They've got pistol bunch tight end, which you don't really see in many playbooks. This might be the only playbook with it, and it has the speed option, which I really love. It's kind of a gimmicky offense you can run here, but it's a pretty good run play. Then you've got some decent shotgun formations as well here. You got a lot of the tight and the normal close stuff. You've got trio, which is really similar to trips tight end, so you have that. You've got the bunch strong nasty and the bunch X nasty, so you can kind of audible between those. You got some spread, some more Trey, and some empty stuff. Again, not in my top 5, but you can get a little gimmicky with this playbook, and I think it's definitely one worth checking out. And of course, you've always got to mention the Ravens playbook when talking about honorable mentions, because it's such a unique playbook. It has all these different pistol sets, which have all these different bubble screens, read options, regular QB options, jet sweeps, you name it. If you like to play with a Lamar
I don't
Jackson, a
know how
running
I
quarterback,
always
and you
end up
like to kind of
spilling
get
all my
gimmicky,
shit out my
this is the
spliff while
playbook
I'm
for you.
trying to
You go to
roll it up.
shotgun, and you actually have, really good
Somehow,
shotgun
some
stuff
way,
as well. You have
I
Heavy
find a way to
Raven,
knock
which
all
is
that
the
shit
old
back
Heavy
out.
Panther from the
I have
Cam
to
Newton
start all
days
over
with the
again.
QB runs and some passes. You've got a lot of unique formations with jet sweeps and read options and just all kind of stuff for you to just get real bubble gum on people. Run the gimmicky offenses, but you even still have a tried and true decent gun bunch. Like I said, when you have a playbook like this, you still want to have that thing to go back to, and you still have that little playbook with bunch in case the gimmicky stuff isn't working and you need to just go to a formation that has some good passing concepts. Of course, you've got that. You've got all the empty stuff. You've got some good passing sets here, but this is the playbook for Lamar Jackson and the fast QBs. Now that you've got the best playbooks down, you need to learn some more things to get your Madden game to the next level, and you can check that out in this video right here on the screen.
He's basically going to set a pick on all three Bills defenders, as all three of these defenders cover nobody. So when they make their break, they basically just set a pick to each other, and both receivers are just running wide open. That route just completely glitches them out. You're getting an easy one-play touchdown from anywhere. Need more help or just want to show your support? Then head over to my Patreon and join my team, where you can get exclusive content like ebooks and bonus plays, as well as early access to my vids and more. Link in the description below. Welcome back, Money Team. Last year I started a monthly video where I put out some of the best glitch routes found in every single playbook in Madden 23, and I want to continue that this year because it was very popular. But if you guys want to see more of this type of video, as always, please make sure to be a subscriber, hit the like button, let me know in the comment section. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys several glitch routes that I found while I was preparing my Madden 24 ebooks. A lot of the routes I'm going to show you today can score against any defense in the game, but I'm going to focus specifically on man beaters, as that's probably the most dominant defense in Madden 24 so far. Starting off, I'm going to show you guys two plays out of the gun stack wide flex offense from my Saints offensive ebook. There's so many glitch routes in this particular formation that I can make an entire video like this just about this offense, but luckily for you guys, I already did. So if you guys want to see a full breakdown of this offense, I will have a link in the description as well as on-screen pop-up at the end of the video, so stick around for that. The first one I'm going to go over is the drive age deal. It's because I've already
Every
this
time the mushrooms
really
kick
quick.
in, I have a
Defense, we're going
hard
to pick up
time
man
rolling
zero
up my
blitz. All you really
bloods.
have to do for this play to work is put the X route and a streak, but for blocking purposes, I typically check and release the running back. If I put him in a straight-up pass block, the safety that's in front of the X and Y route will turn
Every
with that. So
motherfucking
I want
time.
to hold that safety in coverage while also getting the blocking from a check and release. So this will basically buy me a little bit of time. And you'll see how this X route here can really get wide open, even though I was clearly under pressure as I had a fully red target bar there. I showed that play first because I think that particular route can be a little bit hit or miss in Madden 24, and I think that I found an even better one this year in the PA read, which is a one-play touchdown against every single defense in the game. Link in the description once again. For this play to work, you really need to be going against a defense that has at least 3 cornerbacks, because I've noticed that if a safety is covering one of these receivers, it really doesn't work. It's all about the spacing of the cornerbacks at the start of the play. After that, it's best to run it from a hash mark to the short side of the field, but you really don't have to. You can run it from anywhere and it'll still have a different varying degree of success. The setup is really just to put the wide route on the fade. That's all you got to do, but then I also put the running back in a check and release, which is important for the safety once again. So at this point, I really don't have to do anything else, and both of these receivers will get open by a lot, just as long as I could time that a little bit. As you can see, he was open by about 10 yards, and I could have threw to the other receiver as well. So basically, when 6 goes around to fade, you can see that these cornerbacks are basically hip to hip, and they're running parallel, but they're supposed to be covering the other guy. So when they make their break, they basically just set a pick to each other to the point where they're really just blocking each other now, and both receivers are just running wide open. So I'm going to do that one more time. Like I said, that time we get the animation glitch where basically Trayvon Diggs just tries to shoot down to get to the cornerback before he makes that route. If you run it from a hash mark to the short side of the field, like I'm suggesting, you're going to see this animation a lot more, where the cornerback outside is covering the receiver on the backside is just going to basically whiff to try to get closer to 16, and that's going to result in a much easier wide open touchdown. The next play is out of my brand new New York Jets playbook that I just released because you guys were asking for it so much in the comment section, so I hurried that book out. And this really is one of the better playbooks in the game. It's still not as large as my New Orleans Saints playbook, but it still has a very large amount of glitchy plays. The formation is the gun bunch strong offset, and the play itself is all the way at the bottom here, the corner strike. This is another cover 0 play, so we're going to pick the Overstone Brave one more time. Now, there's 2 routes on this play that are very unique that could qualify for this video. The route that the tight end is running is very unique. As you'll see, the tight end, for whatever reason, gets open way better against man covers than your typical flat routes. I mean, that was about a 10 or more yard catch, where your typical flat route, which is basically in your adjustments just like this, might only get you a few, because this is not a very good play against man coverage. You can see I'm getting shut down pretty much at the catch point, about a yard or 2 past the line of scrimmage. But the route that this play is really about is the B route. As you'll see, Tre'Davious White, a superstar cornerback, has no success covering this B route once he breaks outside. And you can see this is a catch and run, one-play touchdown, an instant catch and run, one-play touchdown any single time somebody runs man zero against this play. Just make sure you run it from a hash mark to the open side of the field. And you can see Tre'Davious White is in a great position to stop an outside route. He has outside leverage by about 5 yards on Garrett Wilson. And for whatever reason, he still cooks him to the outside. So I know this route doesn't look like much.
This
It's
shit
just a
like
simple
a
corner route.
kindergartner
But I don't
rolled
care
this
where you are on
motherfucker
the field. This route gets open instantly. It doesn't matter if this guy's lit up or not. You're getting an easy one-play touchdown from anywhere on the field, just as long as you get a nice smooth catch and run, and you have a receiver fast enough to run the length of the field. So now that I've shown you guys 2 instant one-play touchdowns against cover 0, I'm going to show you guys a very unique one against cover 1 that can be found once again in the Jets playbook, my Jets offensive ebook from the gun bunch. The play itself is going to be the inside cross. Once again, you're going to want to make sure you have a pretty good speed receiver.
Jack, get out my goddamn seat, man.
Here, on defense, once again, we're
Damn, how'd I just do that?
Now, this play, once again, is not really a blitz route as much as it is just a formational blitz.
Knocked everything off the goddamn tray.
It's
crazy, I'm hazard.
Against the bunch receivers just enough that you'll get some really glitchy looks out of it. To make this play work, all you really got to do is put the W route on a fade. After that, you want to put the X route on the street.
Got him out my seat. I'm knocking shit all over everywhere. God damn.
There is a safety over the top.
Did I just step on my phone
that RB
too?
route, you'll notice that when he gets through all these cornerbacks, a lot of times he'll just get bumped around to the point he runs around everybody. One of the other reasons why this play works is because I put this guy on a fade and not a streak. If you put him on a streak, he's going to try to run through the press, and it's not.
God damn, the TV loud as fuck. What the fuck, man?
If you guys want to see a full breakdown of this offense, I'll have a link in the description below once we pop it in the video, so stick around for that. The first one I'm going to go over is the drive H wheel. It's because I've already showed this in the past. We'll go through this really quick. On defense, we're going to pick a man zero blitz. All you really have to do for this play to work is put the X route on the streak, but for blocking purposes, I typically use the running back. But if I'm doing a straight up pass block, the safety that's in front of the X and Y route will turn to a deep zone. I don't want that. So I want to hold that safety and cover, but also get blocking from a check and release. So this will basically buy me a little bit of time. And you'll see how this X route here can really get wide open, even though I was clearly under pressure.
As soon as this shit get ugly, we up out of there. Don't even worry about checking out this broadcast no more, goddammit.
24, and I think that I found an even better one this year in the PA read, which is a one-play touchdown against every single defense in the game. Link in the description once again. For this play to work, you really need to be going against a defense that has at least 3 cornerbacks, because I've noticed that if a safety is covering one of these receivers, it really doesn't work. It's all about the spacing of the cornerbacks at the start of the play. After that, it's best to run it from a hash mark to the short side of the field, but you really don't have to. You can run it from anywhere and I'll still have a differing, varying degree of success. The setup is really just to put the wire out on the face.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
When we get the route first, it'd be real ugly. Like with every game, baby, we got a good lead, so it ain't gonna hurt us bad. Let's go.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And still here, baby. Let's go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Dances by him. And they will break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice nice little game. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. On second down, it's Vaughn. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. The Cowboys at a disappointing 1-4 as they start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but now from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out right at the 35. That's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Etienne to start the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground to the 43, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football from triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 22 and a first down.
We got to get it done. We need this one right here.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott working the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And there's a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. A give running right is Vaughn. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys. Touchdown. Deuce Vaughn, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not a recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10. Draw play, ETN. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they'll have to sit down and talk about what worked for last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
You take it right on the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's touchdown!
Deuce Vaughn with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If this is all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect? Down the numbers. There he goes. Travis Etienne racing to the end zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Keep it burning, motherfucker. Fuck it. The blunt too small. Smoke
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And they'll give him him another shot here on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
That quit playing around, cuz. Come on now.
On third down, they're going to go for it here. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Some bullshit.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. ETN up the middle, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Lawrence to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Looking for Ridley on the end. He's got it. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. In motion left, Claypool. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Tommy Tremble, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. McLaughlin for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yep, that's why I play no Call of Duty.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Got it open man. It's Michael Gallup. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion, that's Tolbert. First down, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Jags will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Smith will come in motion right. Second and 10 now. It's Lawrence. But it's caught on the right side of Smith. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now Lawrence on first down. That's complete to Davis. He's in the space past the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On first and 10, it's Etienne. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a second and 2. Another toe for Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Final play of the half, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. distance here. He's past the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception returned for a touchdown. And this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Etienne. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jaguars.
On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Lawrence being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chase Claypool. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch him drive, and it will be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff running for the middle. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Open it up for us.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
It's real unfortunate right there, fellas. They could possibly have cost us the game.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down times. They've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball secure. Don't turn it over.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7. ETN once more. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Working the middle of the field. And he's complete. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Well, Lawrence going to move him around a bit. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
That's why we stay medicated.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
We have no answers.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Open.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Damn.
Here's Dak. And
Come
that
on,
is
man.
incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Prescott. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
That goddamn ball.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
On this broadcast.